Hello there and welcome to the Go Home Show. I am Cy the Guy, your host as always. Thank you so much for being here. We got some news to go over today, and I have a feeling that after you hear this, you're not going to be happy about it, just like I wasn't. So make sure you stick around after the intro. We're going to go over TKO. We're going to mention Dave Meltzer, Kyrie Sane, and a potential round two of her roster cuts. So make sure you stick around after the intro. Thank you so much for sticking around after that banger of an intro. I know you love that entrance song for the channel. Let's go ahead and jump right in. We're going to start off with everybody's favorite parent company as of late, TKO. TKO's Chief Financial Officer, Andrew Schleimer, at the now famous town hall meeting, as many creators across the IWC have covered this now famous town hall meeting. He spoke about the use of AI and noted that we've only run tests and pilots and are still in the early stages of use. He cited the use of AI for data and analytics on WWE fans, as well as uses to enhance, and I use that term extremely loosely, as well as to enhance the WWE broadcasts. TKO COO Mark Shapiro, who is no friend of ours on this channel, that's for sure, stated that Nick Khan and Triple H are using AI to determine what's resonating, what superstars are resonating, and in what pockets of the country they are resonating in. It helps us with our content, our editorial, our creative, our mapping, our touring, and of course, maximizing revenue and getting our product out to the fans in most need of it. Interesting. I have my own opinions on TKO and the use of AI. Fightful Select mentioned a lot of the out of left field stuff has been a TKO directive, but Triple H still runs creative. It's clear he wants to be viewed as indispensable, which is why he features himself on TV so often. Again, that's according to Fightful Select. So we're going to get into that. All you got to do is watch the shows to know that WWE uses AI quite often. I mean, the shows feel lifeless, soulless, dull, boring. There's a reason. There's a reason. It's because AI doesn't have a soul. So it struggles making that two human connection, right? So if you want to use AI for things like graphics or image generation, AI can barely do video generation. It's not even good at that. So, but this is who they're relying on to tell you what stories are resonating with who, where in the country, what superstars are getting over. You're telling me that what they basically said is they use AI to determine who gets pushed and who doesn't get pushed. And you think that they're not going to use it to help them with creative ideas? I mean, come on. This is it's embarrassing. I mean, if you guys haven't seen the whole NXT AI debacle, I recommend checking it out because it is pretty hilarious. They the WWE made an AI video of Zarya and Sol Ruka for an NXT video promotion, and it did not turn out so well. It looked pretty rough, man. It looked awful. And then we go back to the now famous picture. It's supposed to look like an illustration of Dominic Mysterio, where he has the AAA Mega Championship around his waist and he's holding up the Intercontinental title. The problem with that was the AAA Mega title that was around his waist ended up saying AEW on it, and WWE aired the photo on TV. So if you ever feel like this company is not an embarrassment, look no further than that photo. This company is an absolute embarrassment right now. And TKO wants to continuously act like they're better than the fans, which is crazy because none of us are $4 billion in debt. So keep that in mind. But yes, I think WWE is using AI for more than what it said here, which is, I mean, it's pretty apparent. Then we get to the, Triple H making himself indispensable by putting himself on TV so often. If that's his thought process, that really shows how bad his ego really is. I was hoping we wouldn't have ego-driven Triple H, but it has reared its ugly head, and here we are. He cares more about making himself indispensable than he does writing a good TV show and pushing superstars who deserve it. So here we are. Then we get into the next bit here. Dave Meltzer reported that Kairi Sane was released from WWE because she wanted to go back to Japan. I even had people in my own comment section of my video, if you haven't seen it, check it out, of my video about the releases. And I had comments on that video telling me, geez, shy guy, she just wanted to go back home to Japan. What's the big deal? She asked to be released, actually. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and accept my apology now, you goofy goober, because Kairi Sane shot this down herself. She tweeted out, "There's been a lot of speculation, but I love this work, my teammates, and my fans. I've never walked away, and I've given my all in everything I do." So anytime you guys see anything from Dave Meltzer, please, 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 and this is any news source, right? Take it with a grain of salt. Everything I'm reading to you here, other than what has actually been said, so like TKO talking about the AI stuff, that's obviously true. It's a town hall meeting that was recorded. But anything that's speculation, Dave Meltzer, Fightful Select, Sean Ross Sapp, all those guys, anything they say, take it with a grain of salt. You have to, because at the end of the day, they're human and they're wrong. They're wrong a lot of the time too, just like we all are. So make sure you guys take stuff like that with a grain of salt. Dave Meltzer was wrong in this scenario, and he is wrong fairly often. So double check your news sources. Another thing making the rounds right now. Everybody's all excited about this. Nick Khan has been hyping up the WrestleMania 2028 location by saying, quote, "Wait till you see where we're going to be for 2028, end quote." And it seems like everyone and their mother is expecting this to finally be announced as WrestleMania UK, WrestleMania London. And I agree with the fact that, like, I have always said, if there ever was to be a WrestleMania, not in the United States, it needs to be in London. It's actually kind of ridiculous that it's taken this long to give those fans what they deserve and give them a WrestleMania over there. And WWE showed you what they think of those fans over there in London by making the first out of the States WrestleMania in Saudi Arabia. They took the Saudi payday, and the crowd is going to be awful. If you didn't watch the Royal Rumble, there's your example. The crowd's going to be terrible. And you're going to hear superstars that in the United States are over. You're going to hear them just come out to crickets. So it's an embarrassment. And WWE, nothing shows you that they sold out more than that. And they chose the Saudi payday over giving the fans in the UK what they rightfully deserve. The WWE fan base in Europe is huge, man, and it's a hungry fan base. They don't get very many shows over there. They have deserved a WrestleMania for decades now at this point. So the issue with Nick Khan hyping this up for 2028 is now the rumblings are that the location that he's going to reveal is rumored to be Nashville, Tennessee for 2028. A lot of people, if you don't know, Nashville, the home of the Tennessee Titans NFL franchise, they're getting a brand new stadium. They're getting a completely new stadium that I believe is on pace to be done 2027. So you based on what TKO does and based on who runs WWE right now, you're telling me you can't see a world where they get you hyped up thinking it's UK WrestleMania finally, just to reveal that it's in Nashville, Tennessee. That sounds like exactly something WWE would do. And quite frankly, I think that's what it's going to be. I think Nick Khan's going to reveal it's going to be in Nashville, and the UK fans are going to be disappointed again. Just remember, UK fans, anyone in the UK watching me, anyone in London specifically as well, you guys absolutely deserve a WrestleMania. You deserve a WrestleMania. So I think it's despicable. I think it's taken way too long to get them one. But on the bright side, you will have AEW there with their big show, the Wembley show. So make sure you guys go out and support that. We, on this channel, I grew up a huge pro wrestling fan, just in general. I would watch Monday Night Raw and Monday Night Nitro, and I would flip back and forth between the two. Cue the Jurassic Park music. Yes, I'm aware I'm old, all right? But I would flip back and forth between the two. And I was just a fan of pro wrestling. And that's where we should all be now. I want nothing but success for AEW. I want nothing but success for WWE. We want the shows to be good, right? I'm hard on Monday Night Raw. I'm hard on SmackDown. SmackDown's the worst shit on TV. I'm hard on those shows because I want them to be good. We should all want them to be good, right? But that's why I'm hard on the shows. Dynamite has been good the last 2 weeks for sure. But I'm still a little hard on it because I want them to be successful. That's where it comes from. Because when both companies and both brands are successful, guys, we're the ones that win. Us here in the IWC, on YouTube, content creators, fans in the in the arenas where the shows are, we're the ones that win when the shows are good, right? And it's time we need to get back there. We need to get back there because I don't know how much longer of this mundane, boring, lifeless, just no soul, no energy, awful storytelling. I don't know how much more of this I can take. Like, this is getting, it's getting really pretty bad at this point. But just know, to my fans, any fans that I may have, or anybody watching in the UK, Cy the Guy's got you. Cy the Guy is your friend. I am your friend. You absolutely deserve a WrestleMania. I think all of us WWE fans can agree with that, and it's been a long time overdue. So I'm going to wrap this up here with this bit of news. Potential round 2 of releases. Yes, we all knew that WWE was not done with releases. There are more coming, guys, unfortunately. And for whatever reason, they like to do it right before SmackDown. So could be tonight, could be going into the weekend. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm fully expecting another round of releases at some point. Some names that are being rumored and are flying around right now. This is not me. I want to make that clear. I do not agree with all of these. Austin Theory, Wendy Chu, Fraxium, Shinsuke Nakamura, Creed Brothers, Bronson Reed, which that one's idiotic. How that's going around, I don't know. Ivy Nile, The Miz, JC Mateo, Bailey, Michin, B-Fab, Johnny Gargano, Candice LeRae, and Julia. All of these names are kind of making the rounds right now, being rumored as potential releases. I mean, the only few on here, so like Bronson Reed, he's not going anywhere. The rumor is that WWE wants Bronson Reed versus Roman Reigns for the World Heavyweight title at the Perth, Australia show. So I don't think Bronson Reed's going anywhere. Bailey's contract is up in January. So, I mean, maybe, but I feel like they would just rather let her contract run out if they were going to get rid of her. I think her being with Lyra right now, they actually value that. So if she does go anywhere, I think it won't be till after her contract runs out. But everybody else on here, man, I could see being released. Except maybe the Miz. I don't know. They seem to like the Miz for some reason. They seem intent on using him as every person that gets called up from NXT's first opponent. For some reason, he's like the gate guardian of making the main roster. I don't know why. But everybody else on here can absolutely be released. I think for some of these people, it would be better for them to go elsewhere. Like Johnny Gargano's AEW bound the second he's released, and I think it's a good spot for him. If I'm being honest, I think he fits like a glove over there in NXT. In AEW, I think JC Mateo, we know what he can do. He'll be fine on the indies for sure. Shinsuke Nakamura, go right back to Japan. I mean, maybe AEW would take a flyer on him. I don't know. Fraxium, I think they got their name out there enough. If you're a tag team, if you're a legitimate tag team, do not go to WWE. Don't go to WWE right now. WWE, for whatever reason, despite having some of the greatest tag teams in the history of professional wrestling, make their stamp in their company, WWE doesn't care about tag team wrestling. And I don't know why. Tag team wrestling is beautiful. I'm a fan of tag team wrestling. That classic old school tag team wrestling. If you're a 90s baby like me, you grew up in the Attitude Era. We saw the Dudleys, Edge and Christian, the Hardys. I mean, these three teams went out there and had some of the greatest matches of all time. They stole WrestleMania shows with their matches. Tag team wrestling is a beautiful thing. And for whatever reason, WWE has moved away from it, and they don't care about it. And it's quite frankly disgusting because they have some of the best tag teams on their roster, and they just don't use them, and I don't know why. So, let me know what you guys think about that. Let me know what you think about the rumored names going around for round 2 of roster cuts. Let me know what you guys think about the announcement for WrestleMania. Where do you guys think it'll be in 2028? They won't announce it probably till closer to WrestleMania Saudi, so we won't hear about it for a while. And then let me know what you think about the AI stuff, man. Do you think they're using it to actually write storylines? I do. I would not be shocked. So, like this video, comment on this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for notifications. You would be hard-pressed to find a more consistent uploader in the IWC. So any support helps this channel grow. I work overnights in retail, so my day job is very difficult. So my posting times, they move around the board a little bit, and I would like to get to a point where maybe this is my full-time job. So any support is appreciated, and it's always welcomed. I respond to comments. I take constructive criticism very well. If you guys have any suggestions for the channel, let me know. Let me know. I appreciate you for being here, and I appreciate you watching this video. So I will see you guys next time. I will be reviewing the Hulk Hogan documentary. When I'll be releasing that video, I'm not quite sure yet, but that will be coming either today, tomorrow, maybe Sunday. So keep an eye out for that, and you guys have a great Friday night. Let's enjoy the what I'm sure is going to be a banger episode of Friday Night SmackDown. Yeah, right.